Good evening. Welcome to Speaking in Your Basement. We nearly missed it tonight, and that happens sometimes. You're going to have that challenge come up. I managed to get it in. I'm getting it in late, and that's fine. When you're doing practice, and of course, this podcast is part of my practice. When you get to the point where you had to skip your scheduled time, if you had a scheduled time, or whatever happened during the day, and you didn't get it in, get something in. You realize it's late, I'm tired, I don't know if I have it in me. Okay, you don't have to do everything you normally do, but do something. Get something down. I have a lot of things I'd like to talk about that require a longer format, a little more focus than I have right now late into the day. I want to do some things. I think I'm going to have to start doing slides or something so I can go a little deeper into a topic and stay on track and not just do it off the cuff. Although I'd still like to be able to go further and further and get better and better off the cuff as well. I think bringing in some slides at some point, of course, I'm going to have to figure out how to do that with going live and the whole thing. There's a lot of things to figure out. For right now, I'm getting it in every day. I'm going to practice every day. I'm going to get a little bit better every day. And I want you to do the same. Get your practice in, whether that's reading the book out loud or just stating a thought, maybe even practicing a memorized speech and getting a little bit better at that every day. Keep going just a little bit further every day. And when you find yourself getting a little too comfortable in one area, you can change it up a little bit. But mostly you want to get that consistency. For particularly the first 30 to 90 days, you want to really get that consistency in. Because after 90 days, it's going to be a part of you. After 90 days, it's going to be a part of you. And getting to a year from 90 days is not that big of a deal. And after a year, you're more or less in for life. It's not that you can't quit at that point, but it's going to be so much of a part of you, it's going to keep coming up unless you spend an equally long time just refusing to do it. It's going to be a big part of your life. And not only is a little bit of practice going to be a big part, but you're going to find it filtering into more and more areas of your life. That's a powerful thing. We can't change everything. Oftentimes we can't change everything that we want, but we can change some things. At least a little bit of your daily experience is within your control. You can choose to take some control. You can choose to be a little more conscious, be a little more aware, and a little more disciplined with how you approach your day. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be tremendous at first. In fact, usually it's better if it's not tremendous. You start with a little bit, and once you got a little bit down, you build a little bit more on top of it. Gradually, over time, you're going to build your life into the life you've dreamt it to be. Through simple action, a little bit of awareness, and follow-up, consistent follow-up, following through again and again and again, even when it's challenging, even when it's late in the day, even when you're a little bit tired. That's how you're going to get where you want to go. I'm Ben Langley. Thanks very much for spending some time with me late this evening. We'll talk again soon.